What's up, guys? What you're watching right now is the most anticipated matchup for Survivor Series. This is going to happen this Sunday. It's going to be The Rock making his in-ring return. He hasn't been in the ring in action for 7 years. He's going to team up with John Cena, the guy he faces at WrestleMania, and they're going to face off against the Miz and R-truth, aka Awesome Truth, in a tag team match, of course. Now, this is, a single-player match. It's not online like the other matches. You see, getting a prediction game video, that's a one-on-one match, that on its own is hard to do. It takes time, since I gotta pick my prediction online, and then when somebody joins the match, I gotta tell them, hey, could you pick the other guy? And sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no, and sometimes when they do say yes, they're cheap as hell and it makes for a boring match. So, yeah, single-player match. And man, I'm looking forward to this. I don't know if it's gonna be the best match in match quality wise, but I mean, you've got The Rock in there. The Rock makes his in-ring return, so I'm definitely interested to seeing that. And as I said in the Del Rio vs CM Punk Part 1 video, the prediction game video, I think John Cena and The Rock are gonna win this match. By the way, if you haven't given your predictions in yet, go do so. It's in the Del Rio vs CM Punk match Part 1. So leave your predictions there before 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the pay-per-view starts. And I think that's the outcome, the most likely outcome. But at the same time, I could see The Rock turning on John Cena, or John Cena turning on The Rock, and thus the Miz and R-truth win. I mean, we have seen an upset like that in the past. I mean, when it was Triple H and CM Punk versus the Miz and R-truth, I think most of us thought, that Triple H and CM Punk was going to win. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, a lot of us thought that was going to happen. That was the most likely scenario. But, that didn't happen. And, Triple H didn't betray CM Punk, or CM Punk didn't betray Triple H. Nobody turned heel or anything like that. But the Miz and R-truth won when Kevin Nash came out, and I think he took out Triple H. CM Punk was left to fend on his own, so it was R-truth and the Miz taking out CM Punk, both of them at the same time, whatever. And I can see it maybe happening here, I can see John Cena maybe giving the attitude adjustment to The Rock. I mean, The Rock did cost John Cena the WWE Championship against the Miz at WrestleMania 27, so why wouldn't John Cena want his revenge here? But at the same time, John Cena was all like, oh, to beat the Miz and R-truth, I need a really good partner, I need The Rock. He was all like, he really wanted to beat them. But at the same time, he beat them on his own, on Raw the next week. When he faced the Miz one-on-one, he beats the Miz, and then R-truth comes out, he attacks John Cena, and John Cena takes out the R-truth as well on his own. So he just took out both of them on his own. Why the hell does he need The Rock? See what I'm going at here? Why does he need The Rock if he just beat them on his own? Maybe he just wants to set The Rock up. Probably not, though. It's probably gonna end the way I think it is gonna end, with The Rock and John Cena winning. And like I said, the other scenario, maybe The Rock betrays Cena, but with a rock bottom. That might happen. Maybe. If that happens, though, well, if any of the two scenarios where Cena or The Rock or vice versa, whatever, turned on the other guy, that is going to be a huge victory for the Miz and R-truth. A freaking huge victory. I mean, a victory over John Cena, the top guy right now, and The Rock, the top guy at, well, a couple of years back, I mean, it's The Rock and John Cena. That would be a freaking win. That would be the biggest win of the Miz and R-truth's careers. Especially R-truth. I mean, the Miz has won the WWE Championship, but even then, beating a returning Rock, that's a huge freaking victory. Which is why I think it's not going to happen, but who knows, it could happen. It did happen when they faced Triple H and CM Punk. Just the Miz and R-truth have been on the roll. They've, when it comes to matches, they won a lot of matches. I'm surprised they didn't put the Tag Team Championships on the Miz and R-truth, though. I mean, Evan Bourne got suspended since he broke the wellness policy. So I was thinking, the Tag Team Championships would change hands. and I was thinking Truth and The Miz were going to be that team to win those titles. If The Rock was back full time and he would be on Raw every single week, then I could have seen The Rock and John Cena winning those tag team championships. Just like, you know, John Cena and Shawn Michaels won the tag team championships going into WrestleMania at WrestleMania 23, I think it was. Yeah. You know, but The Rock is not back full time. I mean, he said he would never leave, but you know, he's obviously not back full time. He still got his movies to do and all that stuff. So yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. But I was thinking maybe The Miz and R-truth would be tag team champions going into this match. So maybe The Rock and John Cena could face them for the championships, or maybe it wouldn't even need to be for the championships. Could just be, you know, a non-title match, since The Rock winning the championship, he wouldn't be on Raw often, so that wouldn't work, you know. By the way, speaking of the tag team championship, it's kind of weird how, you know, Evan Bourne, you know, he's suspended, so now we haven't seen Evan Bourne for a while, and they haven't talked about Evan Bourne, you know, since he got suspended. We haven't heard anything of him, you know, on TV or on commentary, all that stuff. They haven't mentioned Evan Bourne at all. They've just been mentioning Kofi Kingston. He's been coming out on his own. He's in the Survivor Series match on his own. No sign of Evan Bourne. They didn't say, you know, they didn't make up an injury angle or anything like that. They just haven't mentioned him. So I wonder what's going to happen when he comes back. Are they going to make him and Kofi lose the tag team championships right away? Or are they going to keep the titles on them a while longer? Now, me personally, I would love to see The Miz and R-truth win the tag team championships. That would be cool. Because I don't know what they would do, you know, after this match. After the Rock and John Cena match, where do The Miz and R-truth go? Unless they go for the tag team championships, I don't know where they can go as a tag team, you know, since the whole Triple H thing is pretty much done. He's no longer the GM of Raw. Apparently, he's still the COO, and he's not even feuding with, you know, The Miz and R-truth anymore. He's feuding with Kevin Nash, which you know, I think the Kevin Nash and Triple H match might happen at TLC, since on commentary, Michael Cole kept saying that Triple H is going to be out for 6 weeks. You know, 6 weeks. That's, you know, that's enough time for him to come back for TLC. So I'm predicting the match happens then. What type of match is it going to be? I don't know. Maybe a chairs match, or I can't see it being a ladder match, especially not with a guy like Kevin Nash on there. But maybe a chair match. I think that's the most likely thing to happen, which I think is dumb. I think the whole idea of a chair match is dumb. I think a tables match is cool. A ladder match is cool. Chair match? I don't know. That's I don't know. Why don't you just make it a no DQ match? I don't get the whole chair match thing. I guess they wanted to you know, make a tables. You know, they said, oh, we have a tables match and a ladder match. Why not a chairs match? Well, you know, when you're in a freaking tables match, you can use a chair. When you're a freaking ladder match, you can use a chair too. Unless they can anymore, I don't know. But pretty sure ladder matches and table matches were, you know, no disqualification. So I don't get the point of a chair match only. It's kind of weird. Don't like the idea, like I said. But anyways, guys, before I leave you, tell me in the comment section if you would like to see some live coverage for Survivor Series, just like I did with Raw, with SVR 2011 gameplay. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, because as soon as Tuesday, I'll be posting up a lot of WWE12 gameplay, online matches, single player matches, all the good stuff, new series. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. And with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the pay-per-view. I'm out. See ya.